everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Honeydrop, also known as Iyanifa Ayedin. I'm an Ifa practitioner, a diviner, a tarot reader. So please feel free to send me a message for personal reading, but make sure you confirm who you're making payment to, because there's so many scammers online now. And also do follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube at Miss Honeydrop. Make sure you also subscribe to my channel on which you're watching this video. So yes, today I will be doing a guided message on what messages your ancestors have for you. This is pile number 1, which is the rose quartz crystal. Pile number 2, we've got the smoky quartz. Pile number 3, we've got the clear quartz. Please take your time, meditate, breathe in, breathe out, connect with the cards, connect with the pile selection, and then go for it. Make sure you are connecting with it. So let's get right into it. Hi, pile number 1. How are you doing? I hope this message meets you well. So we're going to start with the tarot cards, and then we'll go into the oracle cards to see what message your ancestors have for you today. Right. Okay. Pile number 1, angels and ancestor, I call on you today to please and thank you come through, shine a light on this reading, and show us what you would like them to know. What messages do you have for them? What message do you have for pile number 1 today? What would you like to tell them? What would you like them to know? The cards are just moving quick. It's as though they all want to come flying out. Okay, right. 7 of Cups. Ooh, 3 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So your spirit and ancestors want you to know that you've got a couple of decisions to make, choices in front of you, but be careful what you go for, because everything might seem like, oh, that's beautiful, oh, I love that, that looks good, but it might not be the best for you. You might be looking to go into a certain career path. That's what Spirit is saying to me. And you can't quite decide what path you should go for to be able to go ahead in life. Basically, you're trying to climb a certain career ladder. You're trying to improve yourself. You're doing everything, but it's as though it's foggy, it's cloudy, and this is breaking your heart because it's like you're at a crossroad and you can't seem to make a decision. Also, certain things might have happened. It's been near impossible to get ahead in the career field you desired, and that's where you come back to trying to figure out, what should I do differently? Where can I go from here? What is going to benefit me? So that's what Spirit is saying basically. And here we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Spirit is saying to you that to align your desire, your career, your dreams, your aspiration, everything you've been desiring, give and receive. Give and receive. You know, there's such a marvelous energy that goes with giving and receiving, because you open the portal of certain blessings you never even knew existed when you give to others. It allows things to move in that infinity energetic mode. You know, just like the number 8, just keeps flowing in. You give, you receive. So if you've got people in your area that you can gift, do that. If not, go to a food bank, donate some food, go to charity shops, donate your clothes. Don't give them the nasty tone things. I'm just giving you examples of things you can do, but basically make sure your energy is open to giving and receiving. Let's get some additional cards. Spirit guides, please and thank you. What message does pile number 1 ancestors have for them? Any additional message? Judgment. Yes, amazing. I actually like that. Judgment is a major arcana card in the tarot suit of decks. Now, this is saying that you're going to break free. Things are going to start to move ahead the moment you start to give to others. Make it a habit. Don't let it be like a one-time thing where you give for a month and then you just go back into not giving. Make it a habit, make it a lifestyle. It will allow things to flow in your life. You will break out of all the blockages, all the things that are not working in your favor. Also, if there's anyone who has wronged you, they will get the judgment that is deserving to them. But majorly, this is about you breaking free and breaking forth. So have faith. Things are going to be looking good in the near future. So I'm going to get some oracle cards from the ancestor deck. Please and thank you, ancestors. What message do you have for pile number 1? Please and thank you. What message do you have for pile number 1? Okay, that's trust your instinct. Trust your instinct. Lord, take charge with authority. So you've got animal guardian. And then you have the high priest. Intend and create. So I'm going to get the message associated. I'm going to get the book so I can read the message to you. Right. So the animal guardian tells us that trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talent. The animal guardian is the card that represents the angels of animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who are incredible lessons to offer and medicines that can support you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. Extended message: you have a powerful animal spirit within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They will just express it, and you can learn from that. So basically, they're saying that trust your instincts as you go along in your journey. Just, allow that energy of being protective, that instinctive vibe to come alive, but remaining calm in the process of it all. Remaining calm in the process of it all. Don't be scared. Also, we all know that animals have a lot of bravery and boldness. In this card, I believe that is a jaguar, and I'm not sure if that's an eagle or a vulture. Or okay, sorry, not a vulture, what am I saying? Crow. It looks like a crow, but I don't know why it's... Oh, that's our wings. I thought it was the bird's wing. I think that's where the confusion came from. Anyway, that's a deer, and we have an owl. Yep. So there's another name for this animal. I can't remember what it's called, but we call it Oya, but it looks like a deer. Anyway, let's move on to the next card. Lord, don't be afraid to take charge. Again, it's saying don't be afraid, just as I was talking about bravery earlier on. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot. It represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is possessed, reliable. He is self-possessed, reliable and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram's staff. Yes, he does. He's got the head of ram, and he's got the ankh. He's got the crown of a deer, type of mature deer. So he's got crown of antlers, a ram staff, and showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal hair indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life. He is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. So again, the message about being protective comes up yet again. Being brave. So we see bravery, being strong, being protective as the messages that actually come up again. So pay attention to that. And yes, be brave. Don't be scared. And then we go to the high priest. Where is that? High priest, where are you? Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. I completely agree. Yes, you do. The moment you break free, just like the judgment card is saying, it allows you to actually, align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to create it too. So you are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Now, these three oracle cards have one thing in common. They all talk about power, position, strength, being strong, being in a place of authority figure as well, protective energy and authority figure. There's just a lot here, being strong. So I believe all these messages come together. Your spirit guides, your ancestors are telling you to be strong, to take your place as an authority figure, and do that which would continue to help you. So I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards which would round off this reading. Spirit, ancestors, please, what last message do you have for pile number one? What last message do you have for pile number one? Break the chain. Come on, look at that. Break the chain. Oh my gosh. My cards are all over the floor now. Yes, judgments, breaking free, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Your spirit guides are trying to guide you so you do not make the same kind of mistake that they have made. And this is why I always advise people to, if they can and if they have the space, build an ancestor altar and cleanse the water as often as you can. Make sure it's not murky. Light them a candle and they would help to protect you and guide you. Anyway, this is where we round off for pile number 1 reading. I'll see you next time. Take care and stay blessed. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. How are you doing? Okay. All right. I'm going to shuffle the cards and ask what message your ancestors have for you. Pile number 2, ancestors, please and thank you. What messages do you have for them today? What messages do you have for them today? What would you like them to know? Okay. That's a lot of cards that popped out. Okay, I was tempted to put it back, but Spirit is saying do not. So I'm gonna leave it out. Okay. It's interesting. We have 2 major arcana cards in your reading, and under the deck we've got the Wheel of Fortune. You know what, I'm going to take that out. Just, yeah, I'll keep it to the side for now. Whew. Pile number 2. I need to probably get some Palo Santo and just incense this place, because what is going on? What's going on, my people? What's up? What's happening? Here we've got the 9 of Swords, but honestly, the start of the reading might be a bit, intense, but I see a great ending to this story. Now I'm going to tell it in my own way, as Spirit is guiding me. You've been in this place where a lot of things has been really stressful. Mentally, emotionally, you're thinking yourself and digging yourself into the ground. The energy from that card is so heavy. You've had your own going throughs. There's been a lot going on around you, and this has put you in this place of insecurity. You feel betrayed and stabbed in the back, and there's just a side to you that feels like everything is stressful, mentally stressful for you. It's a lot, it's intense. It's, just go and have a cleansing bath. Incense your space, because I think you need it. You need it, my darling. You do. You do. You need to. And then we've got the Moon. Whew. The Moon is another very energetic card that is really strong and heavy. Here we see the depiction of the lady drowning. Is like you are overthinking too much as well. That's another thing. And in the process, you're practically giving up and drowning. But Spirit is saying you're not going to touch ground. You're actually going to float back up. Everything is going to be okay. All the insecurity, all the your fear, your pain, your sadness, everything that hasn't worked out is going to start to work out for you. Spirit is saying that you're going through a process of death and rebirth. It's like when the phoenix dies, he rises from his ashes, basically. So you're going to rise from your ashes. I don't know what you're going through, but hey, you're going to get through it. It's not the end of the world. This is also like the shadow period in your life. So you had to go through these to get to here. It's like a rite of passage. So do not feel like the world is against you and nothing is working for you, because it is going to. And here is the good news. But here, let's talk about the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a very bold personality. A very bold person. They have this strong energy that envelopes them. They're go-getters. They break through. They speak up. They're not timid. Do not let your situation pull you down. The fire within you is going to shine again. Just like this star in the sky is shining, the fire within you is going to light up. You're going to have the power, the revolution, the energy to keep going forward. And then you start to see a major breakthrough where things start to change for you. Things start to shift and you go through the wheel of fortune. I mean, that is 3 major arcana cards. It can't get any deeper than this. A reading can't get any deeper than this. A lot of things are actually going to move. Yes, you've gone through your own going throughs. You've been through hell and high waters. You've, been knocked down, but you're going to rise up again. You're dying to your old self to be reborn. Also, pay attention. You might have been seeing 555. Because that is 55. That's the energy of out with the old, in with the new. Your spirits are allowing you go through this not because they've abandoned you, but because they're trying to alchemically change this to that. Dark energy to light energy. Meanwhile, you've got to find a balance and alignment within yourself. Until you are aligned within yourself, it would always seem like it's a punishment or they're working against you. But I see a turnaround. I see a shift. I see things working in your favor. When the wheel of fortune shows up, baby is about to go down in a good way, of course. A lot of victory, breakthroughs, achievements, things you've been working on that seems like it's not getting any head-on progress. You will start to see a lot of shift and changes. So I'm just going to get some oracle deck for you. Spirits, what message do you have for pile number 2? Ancestors, what message do your ancestors have for you? Okie dokie. Oh, wow. When I saw this card earlier on, I wanted to say that you need to work more with the moon energy. And here we have it. I should have said something. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Very similar to pile number 1, talking about being fearless, being brave, being protective. And we have medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. So I'm going to get the book and read the messages in this oracle deck so we can have more in-depth understanding of what spirit is trying to tell us. Just give me a second. Okay, so the moon energy says that use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. So basically, you need to be able to decipher when someone is, messing about and when they're actually being honest. So be intuitive, connect with the energy of the moon. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you are being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. Well, I couldn't agree more. During lunar phases, we see a rise in intuitive hits. Things just, you might see visions, messages, things just appear and all that. You might be guided to take certain steps that would actually improve your life. So if you get to have any dreams, get a journal, write it down. Okay, write your dream down. If you get any messages, maybe you're washing dishes, those are the times messages come up the most. Just go get a book, or if your phone is close by, write it down so you do not forget. Also, always work with the moon phases, full moon, crescent moon, half moon, new moon, all those kind of stuff. A lot of people work with different phases of the moon. Whatever floats your boat, whatever you're comfortable with. You can just start small. But the two most potent ones are full moon and new moon. Well, new moon is usually a dark sky, so you're not going to see any moon. And then the moon starts to slowly show after some time. Anyway, we move to warrior. The warrior message says, don't back down, make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. Yes, I agree. If you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big. Yes, I agree. Because the energy of the Nine of Swords brings a lot of fear. The moon brings a lot of insecurity. Insecurity and fear, they are cousins, basically. They work pari passu. Going through death can be really scary. I mean, nobody wants to die, So you just may be in a place where you're like, oh my God, where's my life going? But hey, do not forget, the Queen of Wands is like a warrior. She's a brave queen. And then you have the warrior energy coming through in the Oracle deck, telling you to be brave. Don't back down. Don't settle for second best. So maybe in your place of work or in your career or something, don't just allow people to push you over and make you feel as though you're not good enough. Always be ready to step up the game. Do not be afraid. You've got your ancestors behind you. Okay? A massive breakthrough is going to really help you move forward. Yes, you're going to have a major breakthrough. A major breakthrough. And the last message is Medicine Mother. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. I'll read that again. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say. And it's true. We all know a maternal figure who is extremely intuitive and insightful. And this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So please don't give up. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give in. Keep going. Keep going. Be fearless. And the last extended message here says, there's an old pattern arising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. So if there's a pattern that you've always seen, maybe you always panic when you're going through certain changes, or you have anxiety, maybe you should speak to a professional about it, or you do some breath work to actually ease it out. Don't let patterns begin to block you from elevating and getting your blessing, because all it is just fear. That's it. I know cheapest talk, but you have the power and the bravery. You're a warrior. You can do this. You've got your ancestors backing you, marching forward with you. You are being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you like to be. So yes, don't put yourself in a box. If there's anything you need to do, please do it. I'm just gonna get one quick message, one last oracle card, and we round off. So what message does your ancestor have? Awakening. Yes, I completely agree. You're definitely going through an awakening, energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration. Yes, as you die to your old self, you're being reborn to a new self. You're going through a major awakening, shift. Things are not going to be the same. Anyway, thank you so much for watching pile number 2. I wish you good luck in your endeavors. Give your feedback when things begin to smoothen out. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to jump right into it. All right. Ancestors, spirit guides, please and thank you. What message you have for pile number 3? What message does pile number 3 ancestors have for them? Oh my God. I don't understand what's going on. Why the cards keep falling. I think they're eager to come out. Something like that happened in a previous pile where all the cards just went on the floor. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, that happens sometimes when spirit is like so eager to speak. But you will get your chance, spirit. So what messages? Ooh, nice. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Oops. 3 of Swords. Okay. That's deep. And 6 of Pentacles. Similar cards that came up in another pile. Let your intuition guide you. If you feel like you need to go through more than one pile, please feel free. The message starts really great, but there are bumps in the way, and then back to, blessing. So here we have the 6 of Wands. Also pay attention to number 6 or number 66, because perhaps you're worrying too much about money and spirit are just saying that hand over your care, surrender, and they'll look after you. 6 of Wands is the card of celebration, achievement, reaching your goals, being able to come into a place of great accomplishment. Maybe you get a raise or a promotion at work, but with that raise comes a lot of envy, jealousy, challenges. People say, oh, who the hell does this person think they are? Who the hell does he think he is? Who the hell does she think she is? It's like 1 second they're celebrating you. Oh, she's the best. She deserves to be the manager. And the next thing, like, oh, she slept with the CEO to become the manager. Oh, and just, people just try to discredit you, come against you. But let your light shine. Let your light shine. Be elevated. Stay out of the drama and bubble. It's gonna be difficult. It's heartbreaking because this is what you want to do, but this is what spirit is asking you to do. Keep it together. Act like everything is smooth. Don't show the pain. Don't show the weakness. Don't let them see you sweat. And as you do that, make sure you are giving. This would open your road, your financial increase. Give and it will come back to you. Give and it will come back to you. And this is why I said that maybe there's another pile, because these 2 cards came out in that other pile. Okay, let me get one more pile, one more card. Spirit guys, please and thank you. What message you have for pile number 3? What extra message you have for pile number 3? I'm sniffling thanks to a favor. Okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna shuffle again because 2 cards were trying to come out. Hayton, 9 of Wands. So I guess with your position comes a lot of responsibility, but be patient and things are gonna work. Let me tell you something, you're gonna come out on top of this. No matter how challenging it may be right now, you're going to come out on top of this. Things are actually going to work in your favor. See, the light is shining here. The light is shining here. It's stressful. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of responsibility. You know, the 9 of Wands is just 1 card away from 10 of Wands, where you see the load work. So it might be a lot of responsibility trying to guide people, not control them, but instruct your subordinates on what they need to do, and they're just being difficult and disobedient and insubordinate. But notwithstanding, keep going. This card is got a lot of feminine energy. Doesn't mean it's just meant for females, but it's got a lot of strong feminine energy. 1 minute people are celebrating you, next minute they're ganging up to discredit you, your work, your worth, and all that you've achieved. This breaks your heart, but Spirit says do not look at it. Pay attention. Let the light from within you shine. Do some meditation. Do some self-care, self-pampering. Talk to people you trust. Do some giving, and you will receive. The responsibility is high, is a lot, but you're going to scale through it. Things are actually going to be looking good for you eventually. So don't see it as all bad, because one of the things I see and Spirit is saying is that these challenges are building you for something yet to come, for a position yet to come. Is strengthening you for where you're going. So count it all blessing. Count it all blessing. All right, ancestors, please and thank you. What message you have for pile number 3 in this oracle deck? What message you have for them? Hermit. Yes, this is happening because you need to go inside of you. Inner knowing, inner searching. Sky Father. Turn to the universe, turn to the creator, the source. Retreat and recharge, trust in the unknown. Yes, lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Now, I said this reading is God. This pile has got a lot of feminine energy. I wasn't wrong. Here we have lady. And reap, enjoy growth and reap rewards. I was just talking about you growing, going through a major shift in your career that allows you to grow. The pain, the stress, the pressure is all building you for something. It's all building you. So it's not like the Spirit are just allowing you to go through pain just to punish you. No, that's not the case. They're actually building you, if anything. They want you to become a better version of yourself. But not just in terms of your job, your business, your career, but also as a person. So I'm going to get your message from the book and I will read it. So the Hermit says, take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Okay, the Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. Yes, it is. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. Yes, please do some inner knowing, inner searching. This is a time for some grounding work. Maybe stay away from those late night out clubs and everything with friends. Not that you shouldn't absolutely go out, but at this point in time, I just saw an energy around me, like there's a spirit moving in and out. Maybe just your ancestors trying to show that they're around you. I saw it from the corner of my eyes. Anyway, spend more time to work on yourself. Spend more time to work on yourself. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. Please take time to sleep, get enough sleep through the night, rest, eat well, make sure your diet is balanced, eat clean, drink a lot of water. These are the things that will help you. Do meditation, listen to 432 hertz music. Just lie down and surrender to the Sky Father, to the universe. Just let go of all the burden, okay? Recharge yourself. Retreat from the world and recharge. Meditate and be guided, okay? So you're being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. Impede. So retreat and breathe. Yes, I agree. Do some breath work. Don't let external energies affect you. It's near impossible, but you can do it. You have the strength to do so. Okay? Just remember what you carry. We have Sky Father. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. Is the counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energy of the divine and possibly a very powerful male and father figure too. So a lot of people believe God is a man. I don't know about that. Or that basically he's got a masculine energy, but you know, what do I know? I beg to differ. The energy of the creator is neither male or female. I think it is divine masculine and divine feminine. So it is important to balance both of these attributes, this energetic frequency within yourself. Final message: you are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. Yes. So make sure your thoughts are also positive and not negative. You know, change comes with a lot of challenges, in as much as it's what we desire, but it still comes with challenges. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way. Yes, again, Spirit is saying get, you know, here in the Emmet card, it said, is a time to step aside, step back, and go into your inner self. Here, it's saying that it's a time to step back and get out of your own way. So have that poise of a lady. You know, no matter what could be happening, she keeps it together. She's smiling. She looks in her own, like she's in her own power. Like, you cannot know what she's going through with that kind of face. Look at her. You can't even tell what's going on because she looks put together, dressed in a luxury way, look good, look clean. Let your enemies see you in a very good and strong position, as though nothing they're doing is getting through to you or affecting you. Eventually, they're going to back off and give up and go do something with themselves. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruit of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady known as the Empress in the traditional tarot is a representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. Meanwhile, the energy of the Empress is also the energy of Oshun. As we know, Oshun, the Orisha in Ifa tradition, loves the color green because it's the color of fertility, and she loves nature. So I'm not surprised this carries the energy of green. And I mean, Oshun is a very beautiful Orisha. And yes, I love the old ornament. He just, yes, I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the vibe. Yes, is the representation of goddess in her most fertile form. She is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. Yes, so yes, your finances are also going to be looking up. She is closely connected to nature because it is a child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need it, who need nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus. Look at that. I was just talking about Orisha Oshun. Oshun is also connected with planet Venus. That's a planet, and her day is Friday. I mean, it just gives me that very abundant, bountiful energy. In the Odu Oshe Tura ni, in Yoruba tradition, it's funny, this gives me Obatala and Oshun vibes, even though Obatala is not Sky Father, but yes, he gives me that vibes. And the thing is, when the men were ganging up against her, it was also a case of gang up, and they were all trying to undermine her. What did she do? She was graceful about it. She didn't flinch. She didn't sweat. She didn't show pain. She carried on like all is well. But she had her game in check. She knew exactly what she was doing. She didn't let all their male silliness affect her. The extended message here talks about fertility, growth, and abundance, which we know is another attribute of Oshun. She is known for giving children, giving abundance, allowing you to grow. All these are imminent when the lady arrives in your life. Yes, things are going to change. You're going to level up. There's going to be a glow up. Also, look out for your wardrobe change. Things are going to improve. You're going to go through a major glow up. You're just going to start dressing in ways you've not been dressing. With an increase in your purse, in your finances, you find that you're able to afford clothes that probably you couldn't afford before, designer brands, high-end brands, and just things like that. And you start to look good, but at the same time you start to connect with your inner self, your spiritual self. You go through the shadow period. You take you with full pride. You grow through the process and through the pain, and you come out on top. And your enemies start to wonder, how did she do it? How did he do it? How is this person doing this? This is going to be your story. So, I'm going to get the last card for you in this oracle deck. Oh, that literally flew out. The Age of Light. You've been training for this You've been training for this for lifetimes. I didn't even get the chance to shuffle before the card flew out. So, this is the message. You're going light. I spoke about light here. And we've got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. Everything you're going through, you have the strength and capacity to go through it. So fret not, and just know that you've got your ancestors guiding you. You've got Sky Father. You've got the Empress energy, which comes with blessing. It's just like the Saturnian energy that comes to challenge you, but then allows you to get the blessing that comes with it after you've passed the test. So take it in good faith and just remain open and hand over, surrender to the universe. I wish you good luck. Take care of you. Bye-bye. See you next time.